Hi, I'm Jim Gordon for SmallCapPower, and we are live and welcoming you to the Sprott Symposium in downtown Vancouver. Proud to welcome Brent Cook. He is an economic geologist, and you can check out more from Brent and his insights at explorationinsight.com. Let's start with a little information on the website I just mentioned. Tell viewers all about that.
Right. Myself and Joe Mazumdar, another economic geologist, we write this investment letter, which basically covers what we are buying, selling, and avoiding in the mining and exploration sector.
You mentioned the market. Let's talk about where it's going.
Where it's going. It's probably going lower over the summer. It's been tough in the metals sector with the tariffs and all the uncertain chaos in the world. The metals have all rolled over, including gold today. And I think that's presented us with an opportunity. And I mean this for real, because I know that looking further out, major mining companies do not have enough ore to replace what they're mining. For every pound of copper they mine, if they don't find another pound, they're going out of business. So they're not finding the supply to fill it. So the junior explorers, the people who can make these discoveries, are going to be extremely valuable when they do make this discovery. And so I'm looking further out, months, year down the road. Anyone that has a legitimate economic discovery is going to be really valuable.
Talk a little bit too about, you mentioned the uncertainties and of course the American politics often do affect everybody else. How certain or uncertain are you of what's going to happen in the next couple of years? We were talking just before we went on camera about numbers are up, unemployment's down, but is that short term? I mean, for investors out there that may be a little wary of getting into the game, what would you say?
I mean, I don't do a lot of big pictures, projections like that, but certainly we are in one of the longest bull market stock markets we've been in. It started in 2009, and it's continued all through what Trump's up to now. But my sense is it's getting extremely high level. It's chaotic as hell out there. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to see on the news after I'm done talking to you.
Yeah, sure. Or on Twitter, at least. Yes.
So I think we're going to be peaking in the major markets, but I think the metals are going to hold in because China's still growing, India's growing. I think it's probably time to start looking at, as I say, these small explorers that are really cheap.
And we were talking to somebody earlier too about looking in your own backyard in terms of Canada. Should investors look to be doing more of that, say, compared to a decade ago with the uncertainties that's everywhere else?
Certainly you want to be in a jurisdiction that has mining going on and has a rule of law and a mining code that you can work with. So it's not just Canada, but there are countries that you don't want to go to, for instance, certainly Venezuela. Places like that. But yeah, I think you need to be real certain of their major mining companies that are going to buy these assets. Sure. They need to be sure that you can actually build a mine there and they can keep it for 20 years.
And let's talk a little more about your website too. It's great to hear the subscription is up and everything like that, and unbiased look at everything like that. Can you talk about a few other things that might be out there for a person looking at your site for the first time? Well,
certainly we've got a lot of free articles on there about the sector in general, how we evaluate projects, companies, and what's key. And I think not only do we don't just say this is what we're buying, we're saying this is sort of why we're buying it. Our objective is to help subscribers learn enough that they can make their own investment decisions in this sector, because we certainly can't cover the 1,500 companies that are in this sector.
Very nice. Well, we're mentioning that site again. It's explorationinsight.com. We've been talking with Brent Cook, who is an economic geologist, and thank you for your insight today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Cheers.